What's going on, YouTubers and ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on the channel as we're in MLB 19, the show, and this is Road to the Show with Theo Bonds, and this is episode 227 as we are getting ready for this huge matchup now with the Twinkies as they're currently in second place in the division, just a half a game behind us, currently on a 2-game winning streak. They are 6-4 in the last 10. We're 7-3 in the last 10, and we have a 4-game winning streak, and we're trying to see if we can extend that on to a little bit more. Hopefully we can extend it to maybe a 7-game winning streak if we can win all 3 games here today. It's going to be a tough task, but I think we can do it. Damon Jackson on the hill today for the Twins, as he's had 2 starts so far, 1-1 for the season, and we'll see how things go with Bonds. Of course, Bonds, he's been struggling at the plate here as of late, 385 right now. I know that's not struggling, but if you've seen the last episode, he was whiffing at things, grounding stuff out, not being the Bonds like we know him to be, doing like stuff like that. Home run there for Theo Bonds as he hits his 6th of the season. Nice job there, and that is going to put them on the board 1-0. I was going to say today's a nice day here, especially a special day here. And it might be because of that number right there on his back there. Number 42. It is Jackie Robinson Day here throughout the major leagues. And I think a little magic there, a little Jackie Robinson magic kind of rubbed off on him today with that number on his back as he hit that home run. Now, 2-1 here, top of the 4th. 2-1 count for Bonds. And Bonds now this time goes to the right-hand side here. And he says, you know what? I'm going to show you some opposite power. As he hits opposite field this time. His 7th home run of the season. His 2nd one today. And you see there, that pitcher is not too happy about that. As he just clobbers this one out of the ballpark now. Making it now a 3-1 ball game. So nice job there. And a nice home run. He just shows what his opposite power is like. And it's just as dangerous as if he was just pulling the ball. So, target field here. Not liking Bonds here at all. Especially with hitting 2 home runs in the first 4 innings. They definitely would like to try to slow him down. And try to take away his bat here. If they can. It's 4-1 here. And the top of the 6th. A full count for Bonds. And Bonds. Ooh! Nice call there. A little dangerous there, but nonetheless, there a nice call there for him. As they are going to, he's going to draw a walk. And that's going to put him at first base. As Miguel Cabrera, 4 home runs, 10 RBIs for him, hitting .361. And he's flied out twice now already here in today's game. We'll see what he can do to try to help out his ball club here to try to extend this lead. We're up by 3. And especially against a team like this who's playing this well, any kind of extension of any kind of run is helpful. But that ball is going to get dropped, and Bonds is going to be at second base, as it looked like it should have been caught. And that's what they say. So they give it a E8 on the center fielder. So Lucas Duda is now up to bat next here, 1 for 2. He's double back in the 4th, and we'll see what he'll be able to do. Is we'll see a ball fly out there. It's going to be dropped short of the center fielder. Run will come in to score, and it'll be a 5-1 ball game with nobody out. So nice job there from Duda. Go now to the top of the 7th here. 7-1. 0-2 count for Bonds. As Bonds gets a pitch, and Bonds slugs this one over there to the warning track, and it's going to be short. Had warning track power, but not enough to get over the fence. And that'll be out number 1 here in the 7th inning. So no such luck there that time for Bonds, as you can tell by the look of the faces there of the Twins players there. They are really relieved. Going out to the 9th inning here. Bonds 2 for 3, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. And with nobody on board and 2 out here, the Twins want to just try to get this inning over with here, with him not doing so much damage as he skies it again. Probably gives him another heart attack, and that's another fly ball out to left field. As it's going to be a 7-1 ball game. A lot of work for the Twins to do, but again, anything is possible. And we'll see that they will come up short here in this one, as they'll lose this one 7-1. Is your final score. as Bonds and the Tigers take the first game of a 3-game series here in Minneapolis. So nice job there from them getting that victory, and of course showing what they can do as a ball club that is really, they've been from day one of this new season here, especially stemming back from last season. It's either World Series or bust. And they wanted, first off, they got to get the division. They got to stay healthy. That was one of the biggest problems there last year. Not to mention, bullpen needs to be more steady, especially with even a one run lead. We need to be just more solid there in that area. And hopefully, so far this season, we haven't had too many hiccups on that issue there. But for the most part here, that's been one of the main concerns the last couple of seasons. And then also, of course, we got to keep this guy healthy. And, of course, get some other key members like Austin Jackson and Miguel Cabrera to step up and do some more damage there when Bonds cannot. So we all need to pick up each other here, as they cannot pick up that one there as Bonds strikes out in this one at the start of the second game. Go now to the top of the third. 2 runners on board with 1 out. Minnesota's up by 2. Bonds here looking for a pitch, and he's going to drill this one down the right field line. That one's going to hobble around. They're going to try to throw that one in there quickly. Run will come in to score. Bonds almost takes off for third, but he gets back to second quickly, and he gets there with an RBI double. So now tied 2-2 here in the top of the fourth. Runners at second and third. And Bonds here looking to do something here, and I think he just did, as he skies that one right over the left field wall, and that ball is gone. Home run there for Theo Bonds. That is home run number 8 for him, as he drills this one and makes it perfectly clear there that they are going to take the lead. 5-3 is your ball game now. With 2 out, Bonds just drills this ball here. Take a look there, and just, oh my goodness, just effortlessly just swings the bat. So now we go to the top of the 6th, 1 on here, 2 out, tie 5-all, and Bonds here going to hit this one. That's going to be a short catch there, shallow right field there. Second baseman makes a nice play. So we go on now to the 8th inning. It's tied. It's now 8-5. Bases are empty. Nobody out. And a 2-0 count here for Bonds. And Bonds knocks this one over the right field to start off the inning here. So nice job there from the leadoff man to get on board and get himself in scoring position. So a tough day here for Miguel Cabrera, as he is 0 for 4 in this one so far with 4 home runs and 10 RBIs. We'll see if he can now try to do something here differently now. 1-2 count. And we'll see. Bonds now takes off here. He's going to go for second. He's going to turn around and go for third. And we'll see a base hit there for Miguel Cabrera as he puts a runner on board there on that one. As there's a 1 for 2 day, I should say, for Lucas Duda. And as you see there, Minnesota's mascot there trying to hex us there. So we'll see with nobody out, 2 on. We'll see what Duda can do, and Duda will get a ball 4. So he'll draw a walk, and that, of course, put him on board now, making the bases loaded. And a great opportunity now for one of our guys to really do some damage here and try to bring us home. So Scott Mota, 2 for 4, 2 singles and a run scored here from him. He's already had 1 home run for the season with 6 RBIs. And we'll see what he can do in this full or 3-1 count. He hits this one up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. Run will come in to score. And we'll see if a second run will come in to score. No, it does not. So bases will remain loaded. Now 9-5. Top of the 9th here. 0-2 count. 1 on. Bonds. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. He definitely put a mark on this one, saying, yeah, you're going to have to even try harder now to get back in this ball game here. Hits his 9th home run of the season, his 2nd of the game. Now, this is the 2nd game in a row now. He has hit 2 home runs, a multi-home run game. He just did that a night ago, hitting his 6th and 7th. Now he's hit his 8th and 9th in just today's game. And that is going to help extend the lead now to 11-5. Take a look at the replay. And yeah, it's just a souvenir there. One of the young fans can ask it an autograph after the game. Final score here in this one, 11-5. Bonds 4 for 6 in this one, 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, 3 runs scored, and a double there for him as they pick up the victory. Nice play there from him, and we'll move on and see how things are going to shape up now if we can try to pull off the sweep here against them. Now, for the sweep, well, Bonds did not get a play here, but we do get the win, so we do get the sweep there. 2-1 is your final score as we end up sweeping the returning the favor there they did to us there in our opening series of this season. And Minnesota is in trouble right now as they lose this one 2-1. There you see the box score there. You guys can pause the video, check that out. But nonetheless, Bonds had a day off. He needed it. He did a great job there, hitting 4 home runs in this series, going 6 for 10 in there with 8 RBIs, 6 runs scored, and a double there to his name. So a great job there from him, and for really all of them on that team, all 25 or 26 guys on the team doing some work. So as we take a look here, we're getting ready for continue this road trip now. We're going to head off to the East Coast, and we're going to head to Beantown. Yes, that is Boston, Mass. And we're going to take on the Red Sox. I know, if you guys don't know already, Boston's my team, but when it comes to video games, I have to play them. It's every team, every man for themselves. So, or in this case, every team for themselves. So we're gonna have to see if we can knock out Boston coming up in the next episode. I know I'm crying right now as I'm talking about it, but it has to be done. We'll try to see what we can do against Boston coming up in the next series. As we'll see if we can try to continue this winning streak on. Right now, we currently have 7 games we've won in a row. That's nice. So we'll see if we continue that here coming up in the next episode. Unfortunately, that's it for this episode, I'm trying to say. And if you guys want to see more of this series, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of when this series or any other series on the channel is uploaded. Also, hit that subscribe button if you happen to be new. Let's try to get 50 likes for the video. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord for the latest news and events. And also, check us out on Patreon, as we do have a Patreon page now, so you guys can be a patron to the channel and help out the channel any kind of way you can. There's some 3 different tiers. First one starting as low as $1. Check it out there on down below. There's a link. And as always, keep yourself healthy, and I will see you guys next time.